Enjoy business. I'm not start. Unless it's okay for you. It's okay. Okay, because we don't want people bumping into it and on YouTube and Facebook. Please put your phones on silent. And if you do need to move around, please be mindful of the camera so you don't cross camera as they'll be filming. Okay, I think we're ready to begin. If everyone could please take their seats. Good morning, and welcome to the 2021 Ghana Job Fair. The 2021 Ghana Job Fair. This is the hybrid edition, the 5th edition of the fair, and each edition has been quite unique in its own right. So the Job Fair has actually traveled to the Garden City, to Kumasi, a couple of years ago. Last year, while we were all trying to wrap our heads around the new normal, COVID, we went fully virtual, and that was our first fully virtual version of the job fair. And this year, we're doing a little bit of both. So we've got in-person participation, and we've got people joining us live on Facebook and YouTube, where we're streaming. So if you're joining us on any of those platforms, the Ghana-German Centre Facebook page is where we are broadcasting this on Facebook, Ghana-German Centre. On YouTube, we're streaming live on the GIZ YouTube channel, GIZ on YouTube. So for those of you who are joining us on any of those platforms, welcome and thank you for joining us for this edition of the Job Fair. Now, for many of us in this room, this is almost like a reunion. So we're glad that we can come back to bring another edition of the Job Fair, and that COVID hasn't prevented us from holding it. In fact, it's rather challenged us to come up with more innovative ways to do this. So with the hybrid edition this year, we're looking forward to yet another innovation from every entity that is bringing us the job fair again this year. And on that note, I'd like to acknowledge the German government with funding from the Federal Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, the German Development Corporation, or GIZ Ghana, the Ghanaian-German Centre for Jobs, Migration and Reintegration, the Delegation of German Industry and Commerce in Ghana, or AHK, Migration and Employment Promotion component of the Program for Sustainable Economic Development of GIZ Ghana, and the Ministry of Employment and Labor Relations and its Labor Department. And each year, the ministry has been very supportive of the Ghana Job Fair, and this year is no exception, and we're very grateful for that. So, we'll be talking a lot about what the fair is going to look like. I will be with you over the course of this 3-day journey. My name is Kokui Selome Hansen. I'll be your moderator. And we'll give you more information as the day goes along and as the days go along as to what you can expect from the fair. But let's get started with a word from the head of the Ghana Job Centre. His name is Benjamin Versten, and he's going to give us a bit more information on what we can expect over the next 3 days. A round of applause for Benjamin, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Kokui. And good morning to all of you. Good morning to all of you here at the Marriott Hotel and those watching us online. It's my single honor, and I'm very proud to be standing here and welcome you to the 5th edition of the Ghana Job Fair, which we bring you as a hybrid edition. And I'm equally proud to be doing so on behalf of the German Development Corporation in Ghana and the Ghanaian-German Centre for Job virtually. So we are making use of all ways of digital technologies to bring you the best experience possible in these challenging times. We are building on quite a wealth of experience with the fairs that we have organized so far. I mentioned this is the 5th edition, so the first 4 editions, which happened in Accra in 2019, also in Kumasi 2019, then we had a virtual career fair and a virtual job fair in the most challenging year, 2020. We stayed at your side, and we had 7,000 participants, 7,000 job matches with employers, which have resulted in several hundred job placements. So that is something that you can build on today. You, the job seekers, the participants looking for employment, this is the wealth of experience that you can build on today. And today it's on you. So go for it, engage the employers, and act according to the motto: connect, explore, and advance your career. And the special thing about this hybrid edition of the Ghana Job Fair is not only that it's hybrid, but we've also expanded the program. So in this version of the fair, you'll have the ability to get trained, get groomed in employability aspects. We have seasoned experts here with us. Very happy to have you share your experience and knowledge with us, to then hit the employer's market on Thursday well-informed and well-prepared. And we're knowing that and acknowledging that in Ghana, when we talk about employment, self-employment and entrepreneurship is also an essential part of the story. So that's why we don't only bring you employability, skills upgrades in the next 2 days, but also we'll be talking a lot about skills for entrepreneurship. So, as I said, today, tomorrow, and on Thursday, when the actual fair is starting, it's on you. Please go for it and use the opportunity brought to you actively. Yeah, Kokui has already mentioned the partners with which we have organized this fair and also the last fairs, and I also want to thank the Ministry and its Labor Department for the long-standing and trustful partnership. The AHK, the German Delegation of German Commerce and Industry in Ghana, for their long-standing partnership, bringing us the wonderful employers to this event and helping us with the event organization. Also, the GIZ, the Ghanaian-German Centre, is part of the German Development Corporation, GIZ in Ghana, and here, very important, our partner projects, the migration and employment promotion component of the Program for Sustainable Economic Development has to be mentioned. But first and foremost, I also want to use this opportunity to thank the teams of the Ghanaian-German Centre and its programs, and especially the MEP component and the AHK teams, because they have been working relentlessly over the last weeks and months to bring you this opportunity that we have arrived at today. So in ending, I wish you and all of us a wonderful experience and a very successful Ghana Job Fair 2021 hybrid edition. Thank you very much.
Is head of the Ghana-German Centre for Jobs, Migration, and Reintegration. This is the 2021 Ghana Job Fair. We are here at the Marriott Hotel in Accra. Many of you are joining us virtually on Facebook and on YouTube, and the Virtuali platform, which we'll talk about a lot more as the day goes on. Now, we're going to hear 2 speeches. We'll have welcome remarks from Regina Barrosa Barbosa, who's the country director for GIZ, followed by Hans-Helge Zander, who's the deputy head of mission at the German embassy. So we'll take those remarks, and after that we'll continue here in the hall. Now, just a reminder, if you registered for the job fair through the Virtuali platform, you're probably watching us through that. You can watch everything through that platform. If you didn't, and you're watching us on either YouTube or Facebook, we'll let you know a bit later on what will happen as the fair progresses. Some aspects of the fair will be on Facebook and YouTube. Some might not. So just pay attention for more details regarding how everything is going to be split so that you can still partake in the sessions that you're interested in. Our hashtag is Ghana Job Fair 21. So if you're watching on social media, you can use that hashtag. If you are here with us and you want to share some of what's going on here at the Marriott, you can also use the same hashtag to share information with everybody. But we're looking forward to a great 3 days where people who are seeking jobs, people who need help in the job market, will be adequately assisted through this innovative program. I'd like to mention our partners again. Thanks to the German government, with funding from the Federal Ministry of Economic Cooperation and Development, the German Development Corporation, or GIZ Ghana, the Ghanaian-German Centre for Jobs, Migration and Reintegration, the Delegation of German Industry and Commerce in Ghana, or AHK, the Migration and Employment Promotion component of the Program for Sustainable Economic Development of GIZ Ghana, and the Ministry of Employment and Labor Relations and its Labor Department. And we're very grateful to the Deputy Minister for joining us today, and we will hear from him later on. Also, just a bit of information about what will be happening with regard to YouTube and Facebook. So as I mentioned earlier, we are streaming live on the GIZ Ghana YouTube channel and on the Ghana-German Centre Facebook page. Now, we will be splitting some of the topics that will be discussed. For those who are interested in skills for employability, that will be streamed on Facebook. So you will have to log into Facebook and go to the Ghana-German Centre Facebook page if you're interested in the sessions that deal with skills for employability. If you're interested in entrepreneurship, then you'll stay with us on YouTube, and that's the GIZ Ghana YouTube page. So please pay close attention to that. Not every bit of content will be on both platforms. Again, skills for employability will be on Facebook, and entrepreneurship will be on YouTube. For those of you on the Virtuali platform, you will have the best of both worlds. You will have the ultimate job fair experience. So if you signed up through Virtuali, then you'll be with us for the duration and you'll enjoy the experience much more. If you didn't sign up through Virtuali and you're interested in doing so, we will share those details on the Ghana-German Centre Facebook page. So you can go there, find the link, click on that, and follow the instructions on how to register. We still have a window of opportunity for you to join us because the crux of the program will happen on Thursday, which is where the Virtuali platform will really benefit you. So you still have a bit of time to join us that way if you haven't already. Right. Once again, this is the Ghana Job Fair 21. Please use that hashtag, and very shortly we'll have those videos for you to watch from the country manager of GIZ and the deputy head of mission from the German embassy. We'll be right back with you. Thank you.
A very warm good morning to all of you. Thank you very much for participating in today's job fair. It's my pleasure to be here today to have the chance to speak to the young entrepreneurs, job seekers, and all others present today. I'm happy to see so many of you and would like to congratulate you for deciding to future-proof your career at this critical time. I would like to strongly encourage you to take advantage of each of the opportunities that will be available, and especially to choose those ones which particularly suit your career objectives. There will be CV writing, a CV clinic, marketing and financing workshops for your businesses. So please choose carefully and make use the most of today's offer. The excellent relations between Germany and Ghana have enormous potential for future growth. The German embassy, GIZ, KfW, the delegation of German industry and commerce, and all the German companies present in Ghana are not only a sign of these relations, but they are also working every day for more cooperation, more business, more trade, and more jobs. You're surely aware that Volkswagen, the global player in cars, has started assembling vehicles in Ghana. You might also be aware of the training center for plasterboard construction by the company Knauf in Accra. Or you might have seen DHL on the roads, delivering small and big shipments to customers every day. Those are only some examples of German companies being present in Ghana in everyday life. All of these companies and many more are offering state-of-the-art training and secure jobs to Ghanaians. We should not forget to mention the efforts of the German government through GIZ to complement the government of Ghana's effort to reduce youth unemployment. The German-Ghanaian Centre, which is the host of today's event, organizes regularly career and job fairs and also offers individually counseling and advice, as well as job placement for job seekers. So I encourage you to stay in touch with the Centre also after today's event. COVID-19 has presented us with numerous opportunities, though making our lives uncomfortable. This pandemic is affecting everyone, but young people in particular are being affected the most, which is why this Ghana Virtual Career Fair is an opportunity you do not want to miss, either as a job seeker or as a budding entrepreneur. In order for you to secure the job you like, I would like to advise you that you use today's opportunities to speak directly to the presenters who will offer valuable insights during today's events, and to also follow up with the companies which present their job openings. I believe this will be on day 3 of the event. I am convinced that many of you will make a big step forward today towards employment, and the companies present will see progress towards hiring skilled and motivated staff. To wrap up, I would like to congratulate you once again for deciding to invest in your career. I would like to encourage you to continuously make a personal choice in taking advantage of such opportunities to advance your careers. And I wish you all the best with finding the job that you really want. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everyone. It's my pleasure to warmly welcome you to the Ghana Job Fair 2021 Hybrid Edition, organized and hosted by GIZ Ghana through the Ghanaian-German Centre for Jobs, Migration and Reintegration, together with the delegation of German industry and commerce in Ghana and in partnership with the Ministry of Employment and Labourship Relations. May I use this opportunity to say I echo to everyone who was involved in putting this hybrid job fair together. Your hard work is already evident by the number of people participating. Job seekers, ladies and gentlemen, the Ghana Job Fair 2021 Hybrid Edition is designed to complement the efforts of the Government of Ghana towards improving youth employment, soft skills development and promoting entrepreneurship, especially among the youth. It is said all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Ladies and gentlemen, last year, during the first ever virtual career fair that we organized and hosted, it mentioned that the pandemic had created both exciting and anxious times for job seekers and entrepreneurs. I believe these words still hold true today. Why? Because the pandemic has triggered an intense potential of innovation and creativity in all sectors to cope with the effects of COVID-19. To paraphrase the world-renowned biologist Charles Darwin in this context, it is not the strongest, nor the most intelligent that survives. It is the one that is the most adaptable to change. Over the last year and a half, the pandemic caused several companies to either shut down temporarily or permanently, affecting many business owners and their families. Other companies, however, survived because they saw the pandemic as an opportunity to reorient their companies, for example, more digitally, or to develop new business ideas. We can no longer afford to go back to the way we did things if we want to remain relevant as entrepreneurs or job seekers. As a job seeker, acquiring new skill sets and updating your knowledge base are sure ways to keep you attractive to the job market. As entrepreneurs, embracing technology and digitization is no longer a luxury or nice to have, but a necessity. To this end, job seekers, ladies and gentlemen, the Job Fair 2021 Hybrid Edition seeks to provide a platform for innovation and skill set enhancement to qualified and trained job seekers and budding entrepreneurs. It is hybrid in the sense that it combines in-person training sessions and inputs with a virtual matching option for job seekers and recruiting companies to directly engage and make the right talent meet the labor force demands of the industry. Specifically, the fair will highlight alternate paths to employment, including trainings, discussions and inputs in order to ensure that job seekers are well equipped to meet the needs of employers and to promote the concept of working remotely or virtually in Ghana and beyond. Whether you are unemployed due to COVID-19, a fresh graduate, a returning migrant from abroad, a budding entrepreneur, or just a curious participant, each one of you will find something of benefit at the Job Fair 2021. Something of benefit like a new job, like the more than 1,500 persons who have been placed into employment by the Ghanaian-German Centre for Jobs Migration, in short the GIZ, since its inception in 2018. Or something to benefit like business startup support, like the 1,200 persons who have been supported by GIZ to set up a business in Ghana. All these employment promotion effects would not be possible without our partners from the private sector. First and foremost, the employers, which are here today to enroll new faces in new forces into their teams. To those companies, I'm saying a big thank you, and be rest assured that with the package the Ghana Job Fair offers, comprising of trained and groomed qualified job seekers, your search for the right talent will make a great leap forward during this job fair. I'm grateful to our partner, the Delegation of German Industry and Commerce in Ghana, to facilitate this engagement with the private sector. Since 2 good years, you are crucial to the success of the Ghana Job Fair. Dear participants, I believe you all have passions, creative energy, and visions that set you apart. I urge you, job seekers, to take advantage of this fair and network. Make your pitch and demonstrate why you are an excellent fit to add value to the business operations of the participating companies. For your added benefit, we have seasoned speakers who are experts in their respective fields to share their knowledge and experience with you. Reach out to them and keep in touch. One of the things that I admire about Ghana is seeking young people showing enthusiasm in problem solving and the energy and optimism they bring to everything. It is for you, the youth of Ghana, that GIZ, together with its governmental partner, the Ministry of Employment and Labour Relations, and its Labour Department has invested so much time and effort to make sure that the virtual event occurs to connect you to the right people and empower entrepreneurs like you. In partnering with the Ministry of Employment and Labour Relations and its Labour Department, we are also proudly announcing our joint services of the Labour Department to increase its efficiency in job matching and employment promotion Look out for our capacity development activities together with the Labour Department, which are currently focusing on the Bono East and the Ahafo region. Whilst ending my address, let me remind you that the Ghanaian-German Centre is your one-stop shop to access services and offers major German development cooperation and GIZ in particular. Visit the GGC for counseling and get to know more about hard and soft skills training, short-term TVET courses, psychosocial counseling, and startup support. In short, go to the GGC to find out all about how to make it in Ghana. The GGC can be accessed through their virtual booth at this hybrid job fair, as well as online through their Facebook page, Ghanaian-German Centre. Or you simply visit them off Starlitz 91 Road next to Ministry of Employment and Labour Relations. To be able to provide you with tailor-made solutions for your career and entrepreneurship challenges, the GGC is part of a cluster of projects working towards job creation, private sector development, technical and vocational education and training. This is the GIZ's Network for Inclusive Economic Development, in short the NEED cluster. Out of all the great initiatives of German Development Cooperation bundled in the NEED cluster, I want to mention one particularly important partnering project here, the Migration and Employment Promotion component of the Program for Sustainable Economic Development. They specialize in business startup promotion and have their able advisors not only in Accra, but also in Kumasi and Sunyani. And they have been an important pillar to stem the Ghana Job Fair since 2019. So for this richness of offer, my appeal to you, the job seeker or budding entrepreneurs listening to me, is do not be shy while you are here. Talk to the experts here. Find the mentor who might help you navigate through a tough patch and connect with the fellow participants. It is my desire that at the next job fair we will have you sharing your success stories with us. Thank you and have a fruitful career fair.
The German Embassy, Hans-Helge Zander, and the Country Director for GIZ, Regina Bauerrochse-Barbosa. Thank you to both of them for the welcome address and opening remarks that they shared with us for the 2021 Ghana Job Fair. Now, I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the Director of HR for the Ministry of Employment and Labour Relations, Gloria Noy. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And speaking of the ministry, as we mentioned earlier, they're one of the main reasons why the job fair continues to be a success, and we're grateful for their continued support. And at this juncture, I'd like to welcome the Deputy Minister for Employment and Labour Relations, Honourable Bright Reku-Broby, to give us his remarks. Welcome, Honourable.
The team leader, the head of the Ghana-German Centre, directors of the ministry, program managers, captains of industry, invited guests, prospective job seekers, our friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is another pleasant experience for me to be part of the rollout of what has become an annual event organized by the Ghanaian-German Centre for Jobs, Migration and Reintegration in collaboration with the ministry. This is the fifth in the series since its inception. You recall the first one was in Accra. One was taken to Kumasi, where we had the middle belt and those from the northern part of Ghana participate in. We've since had 2 virtual job fairs, and this is the fifth, which is the hybrid one for 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, as you are aware, government is very interested in all activities and programs that facilitate the creation of employment opportunities for job seekers, particularly our teeming youth. Government itself have been putting in place various programs and initiatives to reduce unemployment rate in our country. Key among such initiatives are the famous Planting for Food and Jobs that you all know, the Nations Builders Corps, the initiatives through the MASLOC, the National Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program, and those models that are provided by the Youth Employment Agency, and of course, the stimulus packages for businesses, among others. There are also numerous initiatives by private individuals and enterprises to invest in the economy and expand the capacity of the private sector, including the informal economy, to create appreciable numbers of jobs to absorb job seekers. In order to consolidate the gains from the implementation of previous job creation interventions, His Excellency the President, a couple of weeks ago, reiterated his resolve targeting 1 million jobs within the next couple of years. In view of this, the relevant institutions are working feverishly to get the work done. Ladies and gentlemen, nonetheless, job creation requires the collective effort of government and the private sector. Whereas government works to provide the enabling environment for businesses to strive, it is expected that the private sector would take advantage to grow businesses and create the needed opportunities and capacities for the jobs. It is an inevitable truth that government cannot do it all alone and definitely requires support from individuals and organizations out of the public sectors. For example, it is important for job seekers themselves to ensure that they possess the requisite skills, knowledge, and attitude so that they are able to fit in the roles that are created for the job promotion efforts. In addition, it is equally necessary that the relevant organizations partner government in strategic ways and support government to achieve the nation's development objectives. It is extremely critical for partners to align with what government plans to achieve and take concrete steps towards its realization. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why the Ministry of Employment and Labor Relations continues to partner with the Ghanaian-German Centre for Jobs, Migration and Reintegration to achieve these objectives. So far, the periodic job fairs have been able to support some of the job seekers to acquire additional or new soft skills and connect a considerable number to potential employment opportunities. It is interesting to note that in many cases, some people are unemployed simply because they don't know where their skills are and where their skills are even needed. So I am very glad that we organize this kind of event to bring job seekers and potential employers together. Over the last 2 years, significant number of job seekers have been connected to employers and secured sustainable employment. I think this is something that we should encourage. I'm also happy that some of the applicants who wished to start their own businesses too have received some form of support. Ladies and gentlemen, it is interesting to let you know that since inception, over 7,000 participants so far have participated in this job fair. About 1,455 job vacancies have been declared so far, and over 380 placements have also so far been secured. Despite the results of the programs, I wish to suggest that we do evaluation to ascertain what its impact has been over the last 3 years and how it has contributed to addressing youth unemployment and irregular migration. This, I believe, would inform us to readjust our strategy and even consider other alternatives that have the potential to produce optimal impact compared to this one. The evaluation could even identify which part of the initiative is working the most and what kind of corrective measures we must implement to achieve value for money. The ministry, on the other hand, would strengthen its monitoring structures to document some of the gains of the intervention to facilitate evident decision making. I want to take this opportunity to encourage the participants to take advantage of the event so that you may gain its full benefit. I am told for this 2021 hybrid job fair edition, over 1,074 job vacancies have been declared from 62 companies. So this is an opportunity for us to take advantage of. Those who be linked to potential employers, it is really up to you to prove that you have the skills, you gain the knowledge and attitude that the employer is seeking to see in you. For those who are here just to acquire additional soft skills, you need to take the program seriously and give you undivided attention to what your instructors have in store for you. The entrepreneurs here too must be clear in their minds that their entrepreneurial ability and the businesses that they want to grow is what job seekers are also seeking to reconcile. We will continue as a ministry to show gratitude to the Ghana-German Centre through GIZ and the German government for the all-time assistance and the readiness that they have shown in leading the way. I think on this note, I will invite the leadership here so that together we declare the job fair open, this hybrid edition open. So I will invite Madam Moderator to assist me with getting the leadership here so that together we declare the job fair opened.
Thank you, Honorable. Thank you. So I would like to invite Detlev Axel Jan, who's the head of program at the Program for Sustainable Economic Development, to also join us here. Stephanie Zeman, who's head of Competence Sector, Private Sector Development and Projects at AHK. Benjamin, if you would please join us here as well. Benjamin Weston, head of the Ghana-German Centre. Mr. Tete, David Tete, is the Senior National Program Coordinator at the Ghana-German Centre. Please join us as well. Honorable, if you would please do the honors.
Yes. So, on behalf of the Minister of Employment and Labor Relations, and with the leadership here joining me, we all wish to declare this job fair 2021, the hybrid edition, duly opened. We wish all participants very well in this fair and hope that we get the full benefit of this fair. Thank you so much.
Thank you again to the Honorable Deputy Minister for Employment and Labor Relations, Honorable Bright Werku-Brobe. And thanks again to all of our partners here for the Ghana Job Fair 21. Now, before we go ahead and officially begin, even though we've been officially opened by the Minister, let's just walk through at least today's program and to give you a sense of how the fair is going to work. So this is day one, and we have two streams, literally and figuratively. So we have what's going to be on YouTube, we have what's going to be on Facebook, and then we actually have a third platform, Virtually, as we've mentioned earlier. For those who registered earlier and you signed up for Virtually, you have the most immersive experience of all. But here's how it works. For skills and employability, you'll be watching us on Facebook, and from 10 to 11, we'll be talking about CV writing, how to write a CV that stands out. Now, I'd like to introduce our facilitator for the CV workshops and clinics. Her name is Yasmin Boama. Yasmin of African Bag, if you'd please give us a wave. We can see her sitting here. Yasmin is going to be with us throughout the fair as well, helping people with their CVs and their interview skills. And I'm sure those who will be participating in those sessions will garner a lot from her experience. Thanks once again, Yasmin. Now, from 11 to 12, the CV clinic will be in session. Again, Yasmin will help people review their CVs. You can ask questions about your CV. Now, from 1 to 3, this will be after lunch, the CV clinic will continue. Again, more CV reviewing, again with Jasmine. Now, for those of you on the entrepreneurship track, if you want to pay attention to that, you'll be joining us on YouTube or Virtually. Now, building effective and dynamic sales and marketing plan for your business to gain traction. That will be the topic between 10 and midday. That will be led by Mr. Yawa Kumia, who is with Skyland Consulting. Let's see him. Give us a wave. He's in the corner there. Now, Skyland Consulting will be the ones dealing with our entrepreneurship topics. So he will take 10 to midday. Then after lunch, from basic financial management tools for everyday business. And that will be led by Mr. Victor Ofuegu, of Skyland Consulting. If he's not here, maybe he'll join us later. All right, so that's what we're looking at for today. So for those of you joining us on social media, pick your poison or your treat for today. If you want to do skills and employability, you know where to go. Entrepreneurship, you know where to be as well. Now, tomorrow we'll continue with the same two sessions, skills and entrepreneurship, and the same for day 3. But on day 3, we'll also have a keynote address and an interesting panel discussion that you don't want to miss. So please stay tuned for that. Again, if you have the opportunity to sign up for Virtually, day 3 is the day where that will really benefit you. So I encourage you, if you haven't already, to sign up, register through that platform so you can join us for the full experience of the Ghana Job Fair. Now, for people who registered early, there's something that the Job Centre has done or will do for you. The first 1,000 people who registered for the Job Fair will receive some data to assist you in joining us, so your data connection can be as stable as possible. So if you're one of those people, you will be hearing from the center, probably by tomorrow, so that at least by Thursday, when you really need to be logged in with us, you'll have your data all set. All right, so that's what the program is going to be looking like. So we're officially ready, and I think at this point, I'll invite Mr. Tete to come back here. David Tete, again, he's the Senior National Program Coordinator at the Ghana-German Centre. He will take us through the various sessions, and he will lead a tour so people can understand exactly what will be happening today. There's a lot of microphones in your way, I know. Sorry.
Yeah, hello. Thank you very much, Kokri. Yes, like you said, now we are going to go around the various, we have about 4 rooms where we are having the physical event. We said it's a hybrid fair, and the physical event is the training sessions we'll be having and the entrepreneurship training sessions. So for now, I think Kokwe has already given you a highlight of it. I think for now, together with the Honorable Minister and the delegates, we'll go around and have a look at what is being what we are doing, what we are showing, what we are giving our youth at the various sessions. So we'll first of all go together into the next room and then later go downstairs to the other two rooms. So for now, I think I'll go with the dignitaries and then have a look at what we've offered today. Thank you. Honorable Minister, I think on deputy, I think we can go now. Are you coming with us, Kokri? Yeah, okay. Honorable Deadlift, yeah, okay. Oh my God. Thank you. Yes, I think a lot of people have already assembled. Yeah? Okay. Okay. We made it such that we'll have two sessions. Some. So that's why we say it's hybrid. Thursday will only be the very physical one. Yes, thank you.
So we'll be talking about how to build a CV, how to write your CV. So today we'll be talking about how to build your CV, how to write your CV, and I'm here with my two colleagues, Mr. Isaac Saki and Mr. Disraeli. So we really want to ensure that everyone knows how to put together an effective CV, to have a correct presentation, because that is the first thing the employer will see. So it's how best you can communicate and sell yourself through writing a good CV.
Thank you very much. So you can promise most of the participants that by the close of day, the next job interview they go to, they should be able to gun the job.
I can assure you that they will, mainly because we're going to make it interactive. Okay, we're going to ask them questions, and then we'll have a CV clinic where they can come individually to us and talk to us one by one. So we'll go through your CV individually as well this afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Honorable, you have something to tell them?
Well, I would only encourage them, wish them well, wish them good luck. There's nothing too late to begin. I think most people probably didn't know that it was a CV that did not get them the jobs. And so I'm sure the facilitators and consultants will do their best, and I entreat you to also give them your maximum cooperation, and I'm sure the best will come out of this interactive session. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Deputy Minister. Now we'll go downstairs to the next training session, where we'll have the entrepreneurship training, where most of them would learn about how to run their businesses. Yeah, the finance part, the other part of their businesses. They should be able to do that, and that's what we'll be doing. Honorable, hey, just going there. Yeah, you come back. On pass over for Deputy Minister. I mean, this is part of what is. Marigold. Oh, no. Okay.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. And very welcome to the Ghana Job Fair 2021. I hope you're as excited as I am. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear. It wasn't a convincing yes, but I'm sure you are. Our business has been running for over 8 years now, and we have enjoyed tremendous success in providing services within the real estate, oil and gas, energy, finance, and many other industries in Ghana. I have here today my colleague, Mr. Isaac Saki. Now, he's a human resource. He's here with me now. Now, Mr. Isaac Saki is a human resource training and development and organization development practitioner. He has over 25 years of experience and is the chief executive officer of Learning Organization Company. Now, Mr. Saki held a senior management position with DHL International in Nigeria, Kenya, Malawi, Uganda, and South Africa as a training manager, area human resource manager for East Africa, strategic development manager, country operations manager for Kenya, country manager for Malawi, Uganda, and talent development manager for Sub-Saharan Africa, based in South Africa. Now, I am going to pass the mic on to Mr. Saki, who is going to talk to you about how to start building your CV and your journey to getting the job. Thank you very much. Minute because of the streaming.
Okay.
Okay, so whilst we are waiting for to get us online, I would like to sorry. So we have to wait a couple of minutes while they set up their technical side because it's hybrid. So whilst we are waiting for them to get us online, I would like us to talk about what your expectations are for today. So any volunteers of what they are expecting out of the sessions today? Yes, lady.
My name is Gifty Akwa, and I've been to several job interviews, and I still do not have a job. So my main aim of being here is to know how to structure my CV very well, and also to know how to present myself very well when I go for a job interview. That's why I'm here.
Fantastic, thank you. Okay, we have another gentleman.
Hi, good morning. My name is Aaron Fenu. Well, for me today, I just want to know, being a returnee, coming back home, sometimes when you come, some of the pertinent questions they ask is your salary expectations. And usually, if you are to compare salaries abroad and locally, you also do a bit of research online, but you always get it wrong. So my expectation is for us to answer some of these pertinent questions and see how to navigate around that.
Okay, fantastic. That's a good question. I hope you'll be here tomorrow also, because tomorrow we're really tackling interview questions, so that would be addressed mainly tomorrow. So please ensure that you are here tomorrow as well. Okay. Anybody else? Nobody else has any expectations? Oh, sorry.
My name is Joycelyn, and I want to know how to make your CV stand out. Okay, my name is Joycelyn Say, and I'm here because I want to know how to make your CV stand out.
A little bit without the mic so that it doesn't disturb them too much.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we mentioned earlier, the Ghana Job Fair 21 has officially begun. And just to reiterate again how this works, so we have two platforms on social media, YouTube and Facebook. If you log in on Facebook, you can join us on the Ghana-German Centre Facebook page for skills and employability sessions. Now today it's all about the CV. So if you're joining us now, you will see that African Bag has already started the CV clinics and sessions. You'll see them in there. If you're on the Virtuali platform, you will also see the CV clinic in there. So for those of you who signed up and registered on Virtuali, you'll see African Bag and the CV clinics going on there. Now, if you're logging in on YouTube, on the YouTube channel of GIZ, that is for people who are interested in entrepreneurship topics. And you'll see Skyland Consulting taking care of those topics for today. All right, so YouTube, GIZ, YouTube, entrepreneurship. Facebook, Ghana-German Centre, Facebook, skills and employability. That's the split that we have. Again, if you would like to register on Virtuali, go to the Ghana-German Centre Facebook page and find information there on how you can do that, so that by day 3, you can fully join in to the sessions and the keynote address and the panel discussion that we'll be having there. We wish you a successful journey with us over the next 3 days for the Ghana Job Fair 21. Our gratitude again to the Minister, the Ministry of Employment and Labour Relations, and the Deputy Minister, Honourable Reku Broby, for joining us this morning. In spite of your busy schedule, we really appreciate that. And to all dignitaries and partner organizations who are bringing this and making it possible, again, our gratitude goes out to all of you. Let's have a successful Ghana Job Fair 21. Again, my name is Kokwi Salome Hansen, and we'll see you again soon.
He told me say they go do something to make a hold the mic. Where go sit down?
and South Africa as training manager, human resource manager for East Africa, strategic development manager, country operations manager for Kenya, country manager for Malawi and Uganda, and talent development manager for Sub-Saharan Africa based in South Africa. So I pass the mic over to him, and he will start the presentation of building an effective CV writing. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Yasmin. I didn't know that I have such a long life history. Thanks a lot. Before we go into the CV writing, we want to share with you employers' expectations. What do they expect even before you start preparing your CV? If we say we need high potential candidates, what do we mean? What are we looking for? So we want to share all this with you before we even get into the CV writing.